Hi, my name is Marty. I am a CPR instructor with Sharps Cardiac Training Center. Today we will be learning infant CPR, and I have my infant mannequin Preston here to help us demonstrate. For CPR purposes, an infant is newborn to 1 year of age. Infants usually have healthy hearts, so cardiac arrest is usually a result of respiratory or breathing problems. It can be due to drowning, an injury, poisoning, or other reasons the infant may be getting little to no oxygen to the body. First, we must make sure the scene is safe. We want to make sure that we're going to be putting our infant on a hard, flat surface, like this table. We could be using a hard chair. If you're at the park, maybe the bench or the picnic table. Once we've found our area, we want to make sure that the scene is safe so that no harm comes to you or the infant. So after we've determined the scene is safe, we're going to tap the foot for checking for response. We're going to be tapping the foot and yelling the baby's name. Baby, baby, are you okay? We want to see the infant cry, kick us, some sort of response. If the baby doesn't make any noise, then we can determine that the infant is unresponsive. You're going to yell for help. If someone is with you, have that person dial 911 and look for an AED. If you're alone and have a cell phone, then put it on speaker and dial 911. Then follow those instructions. If you don't have your cell phone and you are alone, you want to do 5 sets of CPR. That would be 30 compressions followed by 2 breaths. After we've determined they're unresponsive, we've yelled for help, we're going to check breathing. Okay, so we remove the clothing. We want to see from the nose to the belly for 5 to 10 seconds. We want to see normal rise and fall of the chest. So counting for 5 to 10 seconds. If the baby is not breathing or gasping for breath, then the baby needs CPR. Gasping is not normal breathing. So we would start with compressions by placing our tips of 2 fingers on the lower half of the breastbone, making sure to avoid that little tip at the bottom of the rib cage. We're going to be pushing 1/3 the depth of the chest at the rate of 100 to 120. 1/3 the depth, so 30 compressions. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. When delivering breaths, we want one hand on the forehead, 1 or 2 fingers on the bony part of the chin, tilting the head back, and being careful not to hyperextend or pull the head back too far because that could close the airway. So when opening the airway, the eyes are looking straight up to the sky. You're going to cover the baby's nose and mouth with your mouth and deliver gentle breaths until you see the chest rise. Once you've seen the chest rise, you have delivered enough air. So you're going to turn your head, get fresh air, deliver your second breath, looking for that chest rise, and then go back to compressions. The time you spent off the chest should be less than 10 seconds. So continue with your 30 compressions, delivering 2 breaths after 30 compressions. You would continue that until EMS arrives or you get help. So to put it all together, starting with scene safety, we're going to make sure that the area is safe, tap the foot, baby, baby, wake up, wake up. Help, I need help. You in the gray sweatshirt, call 911, grab an AED and come back. I'm gonna check breathing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This infant is unresponsive and not breathing. I'm going to start CPR. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Head tilt, chin lift. Back to compressions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. And you would continue with your CPR until you completed 5 cycles. When delivering breaths, if neither breath made the chest rise, then we go right back to compressions. If you try those breaths again and we still don't have chest rise, it could be an obstruction, and we'll cover that in the choking portion of the video. With mild choking, an infant can make sounds and/or cough. If this is happening, let the infant continue to cough. If you're worried, you can still call 911. With severe choking, the infant is not breathing or cannot make any sounds, perhaps changing color in the lips, gums, or fingertips. Please act quickly. Hold the infant face down on your forearm, supporting the infant's head and jaw with your hand, and tuck the inside leg into your armpit so the infant does not fall. Keeping the infant's body downwards using the heel of your other hand, deliver 5 firm back slaps between the shoulder blades. If the object does not come out, turn the infant over onto the other arm and deliver 5 chest thrusts, using 2 fingers placed just below the imaginary nipple line. Continue with 5 back slaps and 5 chest thrusts until the obstruction comes out. Any infant that has received back slaps and chest thrusts should be seen by a doctor. If you're not able to get the obstruction out and the infant becomes unresponsive, dial 911. Begin the steps of CPR with one difference. After the 30 compressions, look in the mouth for the object. If you see it and you can safely pick it out, you may do so. Then attempt a gentle breath looking for chest rise. If after the second breath you still do not have chest rise, repeat steps of 30 compressions, look for the object, and deliver 2 breaths if needed.